are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
So, how has the conference been for you this week?
It's very exciting, being in the big data space and coming to Strata is you're getting to see so many players here and so much excitement about what people are doing, and it's very, very energizing.
Yeah, I don't know if you're picking up on the theme, but I am. But there seems to be more of an enterprise focus this year, or it seems like the enterprise is here in a big way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with you, right? That from I would say a couple of conferences back where people were still talking about why big data, experimenting with big data, but now it seems to be that, even if you look at the players who are here, I guess a lot of the players who've been in the structured data world are very much present in a big way, and are realizing that everybody is going to be dealing with big data, and it's making it obviously from this whole experimenting to real use cases that people want to put in production. So we are certainly seeing a settling of the use cases of what people want to do with big data, which is not to say that the people still experimenting, but we are seeing a lot more and hearing a lot more around convergence around that these are some 5 or 6 which are immediate returns will be seen by enterprises if they make the investment.
So, what is IBM up to in the big data space?
IBM is doing a lot in the big data space, right? When you look at big data, there's obviously the whole middleware infrastructure play, and IBM is absolutely investing in a huge manner in that space. So it's makes sense, right? We've been in the data management space for forever, and were the pioneers in terms of SQL. So augmenting now the relational world with bringing in semi-structured, unstructured data in the enterprise, and providing the same capabilities that we provided for the structured world to the unstructured and semi-structured world makes sense. So from the standpoint of managing the data, storing the data, be able to analyze and query the data, be able to visualize the data, everything that we did for the relational world, we are in a seamless manner doing it for the big data or the semi-structured, unstructured data. But then it's not just about managing the data, it's about analytics, right? So things like SPSS and Cognos, which did that for the structured world. Now, they are dealing with also that, how do you do it at large scale? How do you deal with when you're building models and testing those models? How do you bring the petabytes of data into the picture with things like SPSS? Same thing for business intelligence and reporting. That, there are obviously different kinds of challenges there, that you're not now visualizing just 10 rows of data, right? It's about when you filter petabytes of data, it's still a large amount of data that you have to analyze and slice and dice. And then, of course, there's the solutions, right? So there is obviously a lot of outcomes that people or enterprises want or are focused in big data are around customer-centric outcomes. How do you understand your customer better? How do you service them better? What's their sentiment against, what your products, and what's the next best action? So IBM obviously has a lot of solutions in that space, like Core Metrics and Unica and Sterling Commerce, and so big data is a key part of those solutions as well. And of course we have our services arm, right? So because skills is a big issue, right? Yeah. That when you dealing with big data and getting information out of big data, there are lots of challenges there. So in terms of skills, people need a new set of skills in terms of being able to analyze and extract information from this data. There's a role called data scientist that has been emerging, and IBM Services Division is helping customers with these implementations and deployments. So we are doing that from a services standpoint, as well as extending the world of SQL, right? Because there are new classes of applications that came on, where this new Hadoop and MapReduce happen, but you have to bring the help make the bridge and help people cross the chasm. So we are doing a lot by making SQL as the layer to help access data, whether it's in relational databases or Hadoop-based systems. So lots of stuff happening.
So I would imagine we're going to see you in future Stratas and maybe Strata Europe and Strata New York.
I would love to. I think this is an excellent conference, and it's great to the sessions are really good. And, sometimes it's not that you always want to be the one who's just presenting. Listening is equally important, and I have loved every bit of what I've seen and heard here.
Great. Well, we look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.